Previously on Plotty Time.
Seems dumb.
Yeah.
While you're also juggling.
Yeah, you have to keep juggling or else you're out.
Fuck yeah, I suck toes.
There's not like a secret way through the mines. They're pushing them out of the way and shit.
Yeah.
Or
They
shooting
were just
them.
like with big sticks, just kind of moving them to the side.
I know. Portal 3 coming with Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3.
And the biggest surprise of all, Bobcat Goldthwait's the new Gladys.
I'd play that.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
I know authors who use subtext, and they're all cowards.
On the other side of the table, Dr. Syintist.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, you know what they're saying about you, don't you? You've got funny in the head. A real bloody weirdo. Welcome to Plotty Time. So we have two really fun pieces for the we're not doing the correction crevice today, obviously. We're doing the clarification crevice.
Oh, a slightly
Big difference.
less deep crevice.
Yes, this is not us being blatantly false. This is us almost getting it. or maybe leaving out important details. So,
Don't do that when I'm taking a drink of water.
sorry. The first one is the actor, his name is Jeremy Garner. We mentioned him being the guy from After Midnight and Tex Montana Will Survive, the dude with the beard. His real name's Jeremy Garner. We just forgot to put in his actual name. Also, now the big thing, the important thing, there is a dog cop movie with Chuck Norris. And dog.
When did we bring that up?
You don't remember talking about dog cop?
Yeah.
No, I do, but I don't remember Chuck Norris.
No, because I brought up that there was one called K9, and then I was like, wait, wasn't there one with Chuck Norris? There was. It's called Top Dog from 1995, and it's directed by Aaron Norris, Chuck's younger brother.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
the more successful Norris.
And if that didn't blow your mind, James Belushi was in 3 different K9 movies. K9 in 1989, K911 in 1999, and K9 PI in 2002.
Wow.
You're welcome, guys. And world, you're welcome.
Can't believe they made 3 canines.
Yeah, I know. He's like, hey, if your K-Line movie ever comes across your desk, I'm your guy.
Are you sure it's not K911?
That's a movie I'd like to see.
That's just a dog going through the wreckage. It'd be so sad.
I thought they would be the terrorists.
Oh, gee, like they're flying the planes in like doggy hats and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 9/11, but the world's just made of dogs instead of humans.
Yeah.
Oh Christ, we're gonna get letters. Let's go ahead and move on to what do we play, what we do, what we watch this week. Dr. Syintist, you're up. What'd you do?
Well, I played an unhealthy amount of Persona 5.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
You know,
Damn
the
proud
type
of
where
you.
you have to like make yourself do other stuff, turn the game off, and like I got to turn this game off and spend an hour and a half researching Plotty Time stuff.
I gotta actually sleep today.
Yeah, at some point.
Like, why is my leg sore? I've been sitting for 9 hours. Okay. Yeah, I've been there, buddy.
I've watched more Voyager and some more Dust on YouTube.
Is Dust still doing it for you? You found some good ones in there?
Yeah. There's some bad ones, but there's some good ones. They're entertaining.
Nice.
I finally watched the first 2 episodes of Lower Decks, the new Star Trek.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a comedy, right?
Yeah, it's comedy.
Okay.
It's a little Star Trek-y. I mean, it's good. It's entertaining me.
Is it accessible to someone who maybe isn't a Star Trek fan?
Yeah. I would think.
Yeah, but why would you watch it?
I don't know. Maybe, people like Rick and Morty. And
Yeah,
shit
it's
like
kind
that,
of like
so.
Rick and Morty-ish, but not as vulgar.
Yeah.
There's Star Trek stuff, but it's not like you have to know what happened in the 3rd season of The Next Generation to get it or anything.
Yeah, just random references.
Yeah, and the spaceship and Starfleet and all that kind of stuff.
All right, that's not bad.
So, like, it's accessible for everybody, but you get more out of it.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
one of the fans. Gotcha. That makes sense.
But I did try watching The Old Guard
The hell's that?
Is that the movie with what's her name?
Yeah, Charlize Theron. I stopped at like an hour and a half in. It was,
where she's immortal or some shit.
like maybe an hour in. I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
It was. I felt like there were scenes in there that just slowed it down to a crawl.
When they finally revealed like the main antagonist, spoiler alert,
Hold on. whoa.
The guy who like runs the company, I was like, get the fuck. That's when I turned it off. Because he was such a douche.
What is just this is dumb.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Oh, they're trying to get the immortal people to try and make everybody else immortal. This is stupid.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
waste my time.
I felt like there was some good stuff in there.
There was
but
a little bit of good stuff, but
it could have been real good, but it was a hard meh for me.
yeah.
Apparently, a shitload of people watched it. Like, it's very popular.
I didn't even finish it, so I don't know what happens at the end.
Oh, maybe that's what makes it good.
Yeah, it all comes together in the last 5 minutes. It's not a long, drawn-out action sequence, that's for sure. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, this action film suddenly turns into an interesting drama.
You know what you should do to get that old guard, that old dusty taste out of your mouth? Go watch one of the 3 James Belushi K9 movies.
Watch them all.
Yeah, watch them all. Let's have fun.
All right, we'll Skype a whole thing.
Ooh, don't have time today.
Well, we would if someone wasn't late.
Well, I need to. If we're gonna Skype it, then I have to order all the food for mukbanging while we Skype it, and it's gonna be a whole
Oh my god, that would be a
We should probably switch it to Discord. That'd probably be easier.
be a killer.
good call. We got planned a little bit better. This is not an impromptu event.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, that's all I did.
That's all you did.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Poppascotch? What did you do this week? What'd you play? What'd you watch?
Thanks for asking. Played a little. Dipped myself into Chell just a little bit.
And Chell, what is that?
It is. Thanks for asking. It's NHL 20 because I need to fill the gap because playoff hockey's happening.
Oh,
And
is it?
Yeah, and well, I mean, it doesn't matter anymore because all of our teams are out. So,
I honestly didn't even know it was over until the Penguins were eliminated. Like I didn't even know it started.
oh, nice.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
And then I there was a bunch of trophies in there I could have got, and I just for some reason never did. So I went back and got those, and I think now I'm done with it.
Did you numb it?
No, it's too hard to numb. There's too much online play, dude.
There were so
against
many
real people.
jokes that I came through my head when you said that.
It's so flaccid of you.
Yeah, it's too hard to numb.
It's too hard to numb. It's a tough numb, but did not touch the Division 2. So
Wow, this could be the first week.
Yeah, it's the second full week, I think, but it's now downstairs in the nerdery on the shelf. So if I want to play it, I have to go down there and get it. I'm not ready to uninstall it yet.
You never know. You never know.
But yeah, I feel like that's a big step.
Upload it to the cloud and then delete it. That's my key. That's my pro move.
Oh, maybe.
It's not bad.
Anyway, so those are the games just chill. But another game, surprise game, went back to play that I've been saying I'm going to play forever because I bought the DLC and then never touched any of it.
Borderlands?
I got back into Fallout 4.
Oh wow.
Remember that game? It came out in 2015.
Yeah.
I know.
It was a fun game, but until every time you go to do a mission, it's like, these people need your help.
Yeah, that is super annoying. I just came in and I'm doing the Automaton DLC, which is 3 or 4 missions and building a robot workbench, and then you can build robots and have them do sentry shit around your area.
That's pretty neat.
I don't know if you can take them as companions, but you can have them in your area. But yeah, it's fun to be back. I missed it. I miss a really good by comparison Fallout game.
Yeah, I miss one single player Fallout game. That's what I miss, I think.
Without all the bullshit people.
Yeah.
I saw in the Fallout subreddit someone posted a thing. They're like, is Fallout 76 playable now? And they're like, should I pick it up? I love Fallout. I love to do it. And everyone's like, yeah, I played online for 30 hours. You don't even have to run into anybody. And my place only got raided 4 times. I'm like, still, I don't want
Yeah.
to do that.
Did you even play it at all?
I bought the super special edition with the helmet, and I've never fired up the game.
I was going to say, that's not what I asked.
Nice. I want that helmet.
Never fired it up.
Well, you should. You put
pretty
your
dope.
time into it.
I know. It was the one I was like, I don't want this special edition, but now I do.
You've bought so many other worthless special editions.
I know. Hindsight, dude.
You should have learned from the Batarang.
Yeah, you're right.
Should have learned. Maybe there'll be some news about the Batarang. Anyway. Also, PGA Tour 2K21 arrived yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to talk about it yet.
Shit.
So
Maybe
that's a
I'll
big one.
fucking purchase that and play it.
I don't know, something in my brain got messed up, and I thought Tony Hawk came out on Friday.
That's like a month
So I went
away yet.
Yeah, well, I went to download it and looked at it, and it was like 12 days. I think it's 11 days until it comes out or something like that.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, it's definitely next month, isn't it?
September, right before.
Labor Day?
Yeah.
All right, well.
Maybe. Whatever.
Look forward for that one. It's going to be dope. So.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it is awesome. But
shit I watched. I was hanging out with the special lady friend, and she casually mentioned she had never seen Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2, so we watched both of those back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Always great to refresh yourself with those. They're classics.
I don't know. I still love the new Evil Dead so much better.
Did you see the TV show?
I watched a little bit of it. I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
I really liked it. If you're one of those people that's either on board with Army of Darkness or you're not.
Yeah.
And if you're on board with it, then it's a great show. But if you're not, it's like, eh. Anyway, I also saw that, I don't know, have you guys heard about this movie called Host?
I've heard of it.
The new Host?
The Zoom horror movie that's like...
Shit, that was one of mine to talk about this week.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was only like 53 minutes long or something.
Oh!
I know. Right in the slap pocket.
That's like a YouTube video.
It's like a YouTube documentary with no interviews. You know those videos they just cut together and one asshole talks over everybody? Anyway, what you want to talk about now? We can say it.
Yeah, bring it in. Let's go.
I really enjoyed it, all things considered. I thought it was a good runtime.
When the best thing you can say about it is this runtime.
Well, it would have been drawn out otherwise, I think.
Yeah, like if you look at Unfriended or those, like they went on a little too long. This was like a nice, tight Black Mirror episode, and I thought it was a great. I thought it was good. I liked the scares.
I thought it was pretty neat too. It was actually like good for like how low quality and how easily they could have fucking filmed it, you know?
Yeah, they could have really phoned it in, but there's some good effects in there too. That looked pretty convincing. And the spooky, like there were spooky moments that we've seen in a bunch of other movies before. Like when she threw the blanket on top of the...
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I know it's coming. It happened. And I was like, that's still pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So...
it was pretty cool.
It scratched an itch. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And now...
slapped an itch is what you would say?
Yeah.
Slapped an itch. There you go. That's what they say. You know, you slap it like when you get a tattoo so you don't mess it up. No? Nobody?
Yeah. That's what I do to like mosquito bites and shit too.
Anyway, so thanks for helping me out. So I also saw one other movie that was probably the slappiest thing I've ever seen.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Have you heard of Necrotronic?
Necrotronic. I think I've seen, like, I didn't see the movie, but it sounds familiar.
Probably was recommended by Amazon.
I'd hope so. If they know anything about me.
Right? It is from our friends down under, our Australian friends down there. It is about, it's a lot, but mostly there is a woman who can resurrect demons and send them over the internet to people through their phones.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it slaps. It slaps hard. I don't want to ruin too much for you guys.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into it.
You're not ruining it for me.
It's also one of those where you watch it and you're like, how much money did they spend on this? Because it looks pretty good for as slappy as it is.
Yeah, that's like the big thing. If it doesn't look good, then yeah.
I think there's a problem now because most assholes can make something look good.
That's what makes
true.
it awesome.
Some of the effects are pretty good. Monica Bellucci's in it.
Wow.
Yeah, that was my reaction too.
But that's it. Go check that out, Chump Slap. You will not regret it.
Is Monica Bellucci the one that was in all the K9 movies?
I wish. All right. So, how about you there? It's your turn, Sir Chump Slap. What have you been playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
I don't think I played anything this week. Maybe a tiny little bit of Minecraft, but that's about it.
Nice.
Yeah. I was being a real lazy bum.
All right.
So,
Nice.
what was new?
Ah,
What was new?
got him.
Damn it. I watched a couple movies.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, tell us all about him.
You guys remember Broken Arrow?
Hell yeah, Christian Slater and
Did
Howie
you watch
Long.
that again?
Shit, yeah, I did.
Didn't you mention it like 2 weeks ago?
Did we?
Probably mentioned it, but
I don't know. I was just thinking about John Travolta when he had a good run with like Pulp Fiction, Broken Arrow, and Face Off.
when did this good run start?
95, 96. Yeah, but I don't know. It was as stupid as I remember it. So I watched The Host 2020 version. Well, I guess it's just Host, not The Host like the other movie.
I believe so. Yeah, it's just host.
Yeah.
Like Cher.
They could have really
Right.
named it something else.
Like what?
I don't know. Why'd it
Host
have
makes
to be
sense.
Host?
Because you host the
I guess.
Zoom call.
I don't know, but they fucking like summon a dark spirit.
And then I don't understand. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna get into it.
It doesn't.
It's like-
no one's a host for the spirit.
but you're hosting
I
the
did-
Zoom call.
I just put it together. I talked about 2 different movies about spirits going over the internet.
Yeah, right.
So, what
Wow.
a time to be alive.
Yeah, 2020 is awesome.
Yeah. It was almost worth it, guys.
They keep coming out with these awesome movies, man. I don't know. I watched Uncle Peckerhead.
Yeah, sure. Why not? We know what that is.
You guys never heard of it? It's
Of
about
course we
No.
didn't.
Really?
No.
No, it's about this band that goes on the road and they need a van, so they find this guy who lives in his van, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll drive you around."
That sounds...
And it turns out, at midnight every night for 13 minutes, he turns into like this crazed killer zombie-like thing, and kills a bunch of people
Every night?
every night at midnight.
You think you'd be able to keep that under control?
He has like sedatives that he takes if he wants to sleep through it, but spoiler, he fakes that.
So, I wonder if it goes by time zone. Like, if he's on the West Coast?
Yeah, is
it
it like
by East
9
Coast time and
o'clock?
it happens at 9?
They didn't really go outside of their time zone, so I don't know.
It's a pretty shitty band if they're only... Well, I
Yeah,
guess,
it was like
I guess it's a pretty
it's
shitty
like a
band
high
if they're-
school punk band or
if they're
whatever.
in some random dude's van.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on, man.
It was Project Moham touring around country.
Torn around the county.
Every corner of Carbon County.
No, yeah, it was it's an okay movie. Not great. I watched The Evil in Us.
Ooh.
Did you guys hear about this one? You see this?
Sounds
The
sexy.
Evil... Was that a video game?
That does sound like it.
The Evil Within.
Evil Within. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Now this is about some type of strain of cocaine.
A strain of cocaine.
Like these people make cocaine and then they make it turn you into a bloodthirsty killer if you'd use it.
Got to try some of that.
I'm listening.
And it's just a party with a couple friends, and a couple of them do lines of coke and end up killing a bunch of people.
Oh, that happens every Saturday night.
I know, it's so real.
It touched my heartstrings. Made me yearn for the past.
Yeah, it reminded me of high school parties.
That was such a creepy voice you just busted out.
Oh, my high school voice.
school parties.
That's what we call
Hang around high school kids.
chump coke.
Chump Coke. Chump Coke 2020.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, but it wasn't a good movie, so don't watch it. Let's see. That's all I got written down here. Oh, wait, I got one more. And it's a slapper of the week.
Ooh.
Yeah, high school parties. It's called They're Watching.
Ooh, okay. Scientist, you go first.
Oh my
What's your
God,
guess?
this could be anything.
This could be a lot.
It's gonna be something to do with like Twitch, and the person who streams has some stalkers. That's my guess.
No.
That's a solid guess.
It is a
Good
good
job.
guess.
It's probably too good to be a good guess.
I know. That makes a lot more sense.
I'm going to guess it is about cave-dwelling clowns that hide in the tree line.
Well, why would they hide in the tree line if they're in caves? Get your fucking head together.
Come on. Pull your head out of your
Poppascotch.
ass.
Guys, I'll be honest, I half-assed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I half-assed it.
No, you guys are all wrong. It's about a television show where people buy like old houses and redo them up.
Like Property Brothers?
Kind of, yeah. But this lady buys a house in fucking, I don't know, like Hickville, some country in Europe. I don't know.
West Virginia.
No, it's in Europe.
Oh.
I don't remember.
I can't think of a European country.
I'm trying to remember what the country was.
Luxembourg.
No.
The Ukraine.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was garbage, but
Isn't Ukraine in Asia?
anyway, she fixes up the house, and it turns out she's a witch.
Wow.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't she be? I saw that coming.
Yeah, and the whole county, the town, is just fucking trying to burn her at the stake. Blah blah blah. She goes on a killing spree at the end.
Awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't that great, but as far as Slapper goes, it's the best one I watched this week.
So is it a worthy addition to slap culture, or is it just kind of filling out
Stop
the
trying to
ranks?
make that a thing.
Slap culture 2020.
It's a thing. I'd say it's something for the slapheads out there.
They can hang out with the numbskulls.
Yeah.
Christ. Okay. Well, what was that again?
Something about slapheads.
They're watching.
Oh.
They're watching. Yes. Go check out They're Watching. It slaps. So let's go into pivot. We'll just do a little pivot to video game news / stuff.
Ooh.
I've got couple real pieces of news and some speculative bullshit.
That's our favorite.
Ooh.
Let's start with the real stuff. First off, big shout out to Summer Games Done Quick. They raised $2.3 million for Doctors Without Borders. So
Nice.
good on them. I just want to give them a shout out. Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
The other thing, DC video game universe world dropped a whole bunch of info about what's coming up with them, including, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the Justice League or Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the next video game in the Batman Arkham canon. So, Arkham Asylum,
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and then now Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And in this game, I don't know if you guys saw the preview video or whatever, but it's very bright, it's very colorful. It looks like Fortnite, honestly.
Oh,
There wasn't
really?
any gameplay, just like a generation thing.
It sounds more like a multiplayer game than a Batman Arkham game.
I think it's supposed to be like multiplayer co-op. I don't know.
Oh.
They didn't show any gameplay, so
I think it would be a fun game if it was like dark as hell and you had to kill Batman and Superman and shit.
well, the object of the game is that Superman's gone rogue and you have to kill Superman.
You mean like the Injustice games?
Yes. Yeah, kind of.
Lame.
It's getting a maybe for me. I mean, I want to see some gameplay. It might be great.
Big.
Well, the main characters, and let's see if I can remember who these DC assholes are, but obviously you have Harley Quinn, because nothing can exist without Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Deathstroke.
The Australian guy.
Boomerang.
There you go. I was just going to... Okay, Boomerang. So you got
Killer
those
Croc.
two. Killer... No, is Killer... No, it's a shark face man. There's Killer Croc, but a version that's a shark, I think?
I have no idea.
None of us read DC, so we have no idea.
No, not idea. No.
No, they just remade it.
And Deadshot's the other one.
That was close.
Sounds.
Check out the video. Hey, everybody, if you already saw the video, tell us what you think on the socials. Anyway, so then the other new video game that's coming out from them is a game called Gotham Knights. Has anyone heard about this?
Is it a dating sim?
Sounds like it.
It takes place in the 80s and does a lot of coke. But no. It is it's weird because this game begins with Batman Bruce Wayne dying, and then he basically says it's up to you people to pick up the torch, and it's 4 other assholes.
It's like,
Batgirl.
what do you mean, you people?
Yeah.
Batgirl, Red Hood. Who, buddy? Red Robin? Is that a Red Robin?
So is it like a Death of Superman thing where 4 people take over for him?
Sounds
I
like
think
it.
so. Nightwing, I think, is the other one. But yeah, it's those 4, and they're fighting, and they're doing co-op, and it looks
I thought he was
just
doing
like
coke.
a Bat. This is the thing that doesn't make sense. It looks like a Batman Arkham game. It looks like it takes place in the same world as the Batman Arkham games. You have a huge, wide open world, just like the Batman Arkham games, and they are stressing it is not part of the Batman Arkham games canon.
One more time, Batman Arkham games.
Hashtag Batman Arkham game. But yeah, that's the DC news. So you guys haven't seen those? You have no...
Yeah, I don't know.
My opinion is
DC lost
not
me when
gonna
they
touch
killed
either of 'em.
Superman.
Yeah. Then broke Batman's back.
Mm-hmm.
And then made a bad Batman game.
Tank Batman.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that
so
was
now,
terrible.
how about the nonsense news?
Oh,
You know we love it.
Bring it on.
So this news comes from a YouTuber named Foxy Games UK,
Very reliable.
Yeah. I've
who
heard of them.
has that's a single source of info. They've stressed this is not their information, and they're just passing it along. They won't reveal their source, so you know it's probably legit.
Oh, yeah. If you don't reveal it, it's got to be legit.
They're saying that Take-Two Interactive and Sony are in talks to do a 30-day exclusive PS5 release for Grand Theft Auto 6 for $750 million. So the first 30 days, you can only buy it on PlayStation, and Sony supposedly, allegedly, is willing to pay Take-Two $750 million for that right.
Too little, too late, man. You ruined it with your GTA 5 bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they'll probably
Yeah.
make that. That's easily probably make the money back from $750 million. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the PC people are going to have to wait for it anyway. That's just how PC games are. They always come out later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they don't
PC
give a
people
shit.
Suck.
Because that's why it stands for piece of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Whoa. Sorry,
Bring back
guys.
the console wars.
We just lost half of our viewership.
That one guy.
Yep.
But that's it. That's all the news I got for today.
All right.
Oh, I thought
That wasn't
I thought
even
you had
that
better
bad.
bullshit than that.
No, it's pretty much
Just make
bullshit.
something up.
Okay.
PlayStation 5 has a drink
I
holder
guess it's
on
not
it.
an improv. Oh, that would be nice. Well, it's probably too far away.
You have to hold it when you're playing. It's its own controller.
The PlayStation 5 images of the console that have come out are actually the controller.
Yo,
Nice.
nice.
It's going to be dope. It's going to be fire emoji. Anyway, so let's move on to the game. This week, we are talking about the 2012 stealthy steampunk game from whatever I got nothing, Dishonored.
It's Bethesda, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yep, released October 12th, 2012 for PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. Developed by Arcane Studios and published by Bethesda. It's an action, adventure, platformer, stealth, steampunk horseshit, and I believe it's Dr. Syintist. You picked this one this week, so how about you give us a little rundown, tell us what the game's all about.
Did any of us play it? Because I did not.
No.
I did.
You did?
I did. I think I platinumed it. I don't remember. I'm going to have to look it up.
How do you not
How do
remember
you?
that?
Yeah.
know
Oh, I
that?
can't remember all my platinums either.
Oh, me neither. All 5 of mine. Whew.
Well, it's just I did not.
You have to beat it a whole bunch of ways to get the platinum.
Yeah,
I
imagine.
remember playing it, and I remember a lot of people have a lot of good things to say about this game.
Me too,
and
but-
really love it.
I hate stealth games, so it's kind of hard for me to get into.
Yeah, I'm like, eh.
I got a lot of things to say about it.
But anyway, it's set in like a steampunkish version of, I don't know, Victorian London, it seems, maybe.
Yes, definitely
Something like that.
somewhere around there.
But you play as Corvo Atano, who's the bodyguard for the Empress of Dunwall, which is the fictional country, I guess, that you're in. And you arrive home because you left on a mission to try and figure out what was happening with the rat plague that's infesting the country.
Yeah, that's great
Sure.
for a bodyguard to do.
Yeah, well, I guess it's the only person she could trust.
Oh, fair enough.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm making that up. And you arrive back at the castle, Dunwall Castle. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, well, we got to go talk to the Empress. Well, she'd love to see you. And then you make your way to her. And you let her know that there's nothing you can do to fight the plague. Nobody knows how to stop it. And she's like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of ninjas attack you and the Empress. And they kind of like just, I don't know, like floating across the sky and attacking you. It's
disappeared.
Yeah.
Disappearing men with magic.
Yeah, disappearing men with magic. That's exactly it. So you fight off a bunch of the ninjas, and the Empress gets killed by an assassin. And they take the Empress's daughter, Emily, and disappear.
Lady Emily. That's what they call her.
I wish you could see my face. Right?
I also referred to the assassins as ninja bad dudes.
There you go.
I didn't know what else to call them.
They're like jumping in the
they
sky
are.
and then like just teleporting across
Yeah.
things.
It was pretty neat. I wanted that magic.
Yeah. But anyway, then a bunch of the guards run in and see the Empress dead, and you're the only one there. And like, you must have done it. Arrest this man.
Oh, you're holding a sword, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Don't you take it out of her?
I don't remember.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you were like around her trying to
Yeah.
render aid, and they walk in and it's just you with her bleeding. What are they supposed to think, you know?
Exactly.
So they eventually arrest you and throw you in prison.
Boom.
And 6 months pass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought it was like overnight.
No.
Yeah, me too.
It's 6 months later.
Oh, shit.
That's why all the stuff is different when you get out of your predicament.
Huh. Wouldn't have noticed.
Did you platinum it? Did you figure it out yet, Poppascotch?
I looked at it. I did not platinum it. Fun fact, played it in June of 2013, so it would have been like, 8 months after it came out. And the games around this that I played were Aliens, Colonial Marines,
Nice.
Classic.
Injustice, Gods Among Us, and Crisis 3.
Oh.
Huh. Wow, neat. Cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Thanks for those facts.
You're welcome, fucking asshole. Anyway, what were you saying, Dr. Scientist, before some asshole joined in?
So you're thrown in prison for 6 months. And you're kind of like being tortured for information, and they're just like, oh, no, we're blaming you for everything, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they know you didn't do it, right?
Yeah, some of them do, I guess.
So why are they torturing? Just for the hell of it?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I would. But
Sick fuck.
so you're in prison, and one guy's like, hey, this is very special food, wink, wink, and gives him it underneath the thing.
I know you're using hyperbole, but only barely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was only one wink.
Hey, this is from a friend.
Yeah, he's like, this is from a friend. And guess what? It has a note and a key.
Yeah.
Shockingly.
Not even like a fucking hacksaw or something.
Yeah.
Just a key.
Something classic.
Like, yeah, here's a key for the fucking. All right.
And it's like, here's a key to escape. Head to the interrogation room and we'll get you out of here. From a friend. Ooh.
Ominous.
So you eventually fight your way out of prison, escaping.
Killing a bunch of people on the way.
I guess you don't have
So
to
many.
because you can beat the game without killing anybody.
That's right.
But in the one I watched, he definitely killed everybody. Mm-hmm. Which kind of makes your escape less secret.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Real stealthy.
And you fight your way all out through the prison, through the sewers underneath it, and you get out, and there's a guy standing there whose name is Samuel Beechworth.
Did you make that up?
No.
Okay.
I had to flip the page to look at what his name
It
was.
sounded like you did.
Yeah, because I stalled it.
Beechworth. Yeah.
Yeah. I know I didn't make it up. And he just like, oh, I got to take you to the Hound Pits pub. It's the Resistance hideout.
Ooh.
Let's go, guy. So you get in this boat with this stranger.
Sure.
And he,
Of course. What?
yeah.
It was a different time,
Yeah.
People were getting in boats with strangers. It was just part of life.
It's the implication.
And he boats your way to the Hound Pits pub. And you meet the people who are leading the Loyalists, which is the resistance, I guess, from the man who has taken over since the Empress has been killed. You meet Havelock and Pendleton are their names.
Like this pub is like just the slums of the
I assume
place.
so. Yeah.
Like nobody goes there.
Yeah. And you find
I
out.
think-
Go ahead.
I think the story was that parts of the city were shut down because of the plague.
Yeah.
And they were in one of the shut down areas, so they were no cops or anybody going around.
It's too real.
Yeah. 2020
yeah.
now. But
Way too real.
They let you know that in the 6 months that the Lord Regent Hiram has kind of taken over, and I guess it's a military state now, Dunwall is. And they want your help into saving everybody.
Yeah, and we want to put Lady whatever back on the throne.
Yeah, we want to find Emily, save her, and put her back on the throne.
There you go.
Restore the throne to them. And, well, we got plans to do that, and we need your help. And since everybody thinks you killed the Empress, you might as well help us.
You're the perfect person to be an assassin.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody will ever know who you are.
Everyone thinks you're dead.
One of the most famous people in the entire world for killing the queen.
Yeah, right.
Empress. You'll sneak by undetected.
Everybody's looking for you, but you're our guy.
Yeah. But hey, guess what? This guy makes a mask for you so nobody knows who you are.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Perfect disguise.
Oh, wow.
It's some kind of mechanical mask. I'm not exactly sure what it does.
It looks like it can zoom in or something.
Yeah, like it's got some kind of...
It's got glasses on it.
I guess an assassin mask.
Oh, yes.
Assassin mask. Or
Ass
mask
mask.
assassin. Ass mask?
I like mask assassin.
Trademark it.
Yep. Hashtag mask assassin.
Mask.
But they're like, hey, you've been in jail for a while. Why don't you eat up and take a nap before you go? So you're like, hey, that's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're asleep, you kind of end up in this, I don't know, ethereal world, and you meet a guy called the Outsider, who I don't know exactly what his role is here, but he just gives random people magic and stuff so they can be assassins.
Yeah, I read it in the fucking wiki. They're like, he's like a mix between God and Satan, but he's just neutral.
Yeah.
And just gives people powers.
He's like true neutral for those D&D guys. But yeah, he gives a lot of people powers. He's not very like stingy with it.
Oh.
But he gives you like stuff that makes you hide better and kill people quicker and stuff.
I imagine if you just woke up from this dream and you just thought you could teleport and you're like, watch this guy.
Well, what I want to know is, why didn't the Outsider help him when he was in prison?
Because you can't get to him unless you interact with one of the runes.
Oh, the rune was in the room?
Yeah. So you need to interact with the rune, then you get to him. That's why you couldn't just go from anywhere.
So anybody who finds a rune can get to him.
Yep. That's why
Yeah.
they're not stingy. So they're just
Okay.
lying around the city.
It's like a
around.
geocache thing.
Oh, nice.
Nice reference. Good job.
So you wake up the next day and talk to Havelock and Pendleton, and they let you know that your first mission is to kill the High Overseer Thaddeus Campbell.
Yeah.
So you can, because he knows where Emily is, so you kill him and get the journal.
Yeah, why couldn't you just torture him?
I mean, you could if you wanted, I guess.
Yeah, but why do they want you to kill him?
Yeah.
Because he's a bad guy.
I mean, he's got written down in the journal where it is, so.
Yeah, why not just steal the journal? I guess you could.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Steal the journal and not kill him, right?
Yeah, but you got to kill him because he's in power, I guess.
Yeah,
And
there are different ways to complete the goal. And usually it's like leave him alive or just steal the journal or kill him.
Yeah.
Like you could do either.
You don't have to kill anybody in the game.
Yeah,
But yeah, they want you to kill him and get the journal.
yeah.
And if you can, save their buddy Martin, who's being tortured.
No problem.
Yeah. So you head off towards wherever High Overseer Campbell is. I didn't write down where the place was.
I don't know.
But Sam takes you there, and he talks your ear off.
Distillery district.
Oh, okay, that's it. So you're fighting your way through that. Well, I guess stealthing your way through it. And you come across Martin being tortured at some kind of stockade. And you kill that guy and save him. And he's like, hey, thanks, buddy. And then you go more through the distillery district and you can come across Campbell, the overseer. And there's a couple ways you can eliminate him and grab the journal. The one, I think, in the video I watched had them switch poisons because Campbell's trying to poison some other guy.
Yeah, and you're supposed to save that other guy,
That's
right?
a side mission, yeah.
Yeah, like his daughter asked you
Yeah.
to save him.
But
He's not that bad of a guy. Or she said something along those lines, right?
Even though he imprisoned you.
Supposedly, I don't know if I remember this correctly, but The decisions, like if you made the decision to kill him or just not do anything and just let him die, then nothing happens. But if you save him, he comes back later and hooks you up with like an upgrade or an easier way to get into a mission or something like that.
Probably.
I'm sure.
So your decisions matter, the way you do things.
Yeah, that's what this whole game was about, right? Like, there's so many options to do whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. But it was just stealth and arena.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah, so there are a couple ways. You can either attack him and kill him, or kill him with the poison switch. Or I wrote down each non-lethal way to kill everybody because they're interesting.
Mm-hmm.
For him, you can knock him out and brand him as a pariah. Like on his face, like a big mark on his face. So everybody kicks him out of wherever he is.
I just imagine like a big dick brand, like right on your cheek.
It's like the Monster Energy symbol, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Same thing.
But yeah, if you do that with him, he's like kicked out of the Overseers, and he becomes like an enemy later in the game, like one of the infected.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, you could any of those ways eliminates them. And you grab the journal and leave, and you head back to the Loyalist Resistance hideout.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, hey, thanks for the journal. Why don't you rest up and while we decipher it? And they're like, all right.
All right, no problem.
So after you rest up, Havelock lets you know that they deciphered it and they know where Emily's being kept. And
Like
it's
shit, that was quick, right?
well, I mean, you slept. They had 8 hours to do it.
It wasn't really deciphering. They're just he has bad handwriting.
And they tell you that Emily's being kept at the Golden Cat brothel.
I believe they use the word bathhouse.
Well, it's a brothel. And that bathhouse is run by Pendleton's brothers. I guess they're twin brothers. Not his twin brothers, but they are twins. Yes. And they're like, all right, we'll go and take them out, save Emily. I guess it's kind of like a human trafficking place. Kind of make it seem like that a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
So you're like, all right, let's go fuck up some twins. And you get in the boat with Sam, and he takes you over to the Golden Cat. And you fight your way through it. And I guess you could kill the Pendleton brothers. There's a way. They're like separate, so you have to kill them in different ways. Mm-hmm. Like one is like he goes into a steam room, and you can burst the pipe and make him steam himself to death.
Ooh, what a way to go.
Yeah.
Classy.
And there was an like you can just fight them like you normally do. But there's also a way you can find like an art dealer, and he wants something from a safe they have, and if you get it for him, he'll get rid of the Pendletons for you. So if you go into their place and find this and bring it back to him, yeah, it's
some like blackmail stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, you get this info, I'll get rid of them for you.
Yeah, but if you find it, he gives you like whatever, you get the safe code, you get it, and you give it back to him. He's like, all right. And his plan is to kidnap both brothers, shave their heads, cut out their tongues, and put them in slavery to work in the silver mines.
Wow.
So that's the non-lethal way to kill them.
That's pretty classy.
Yeah.
I played this game and I don't remember any of this. I think it was because
They ran a silver mine, I think.
Bethesda?
No.
Let's not start that. Jesus.
The Pendleton brothers.
I remember playing this game, and there was all kinds of modifiers and things you had to do, and I kept getting seen, so I got annoyed and just killed everyone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it seems like
That's the way every stealth
if
game
you
goes.
fuck up once, you're like, oh, well,
Yeah.
kill everybody.
Yeah, and once you do that, I don't think you can do the non-lethal options.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is why I thought you didn't platinum it, because you have to do it like, you have to go through a whole playthrough without being seen.
Oh, he's going to numb it first.
Yeah.
Mini
No way. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. I did
balls.
play it and I beat it, but I did not come anywhere near the platinum.
So you eliminate them, and you find Emily, and you eventually work your way out of there by finding random keys through the escape latch and stuff. Make your way back to the Hound Pits pub.
Boom.
And you
Old
give,
HQ.
Yeah. And you give Emily to some lady to be, I guess, tutored by her and stuff, and take care of Emily for you.
Mm-hmm. That's the lady who asked you to save her dad, right?
Yeah.
All right.
She takes care of Emily for you then. I assume either way.
Like, take care of her?
Yeah.
No, man. Like, take her out. Show her a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Havelock comes by, and he's like, hey, buddy, good job. Then you talk to Pendleton, and he's like, "Hey, you killed my brothers, but whatever."
I've written down here, when you get back, Pendleton wants to talk to you. Doesn't really say anything.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't seem to care at all.
Nah, he's like, hey,
You killed my brothers.
kind of a
That's
dick move,
cool. Yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah, they were assholes anyway.
Yeah.
Give me a lot of wedgies. But I also have written down here, because when Havelock's talking, he's like, Pendleton gets more votes now. Why does he get more votes? What kind of...
More percentage of a vote? Because there's 2 less Pendletons?
I don't know. They say he gets more votes. Like, I guess he gets their votes when they die.
Because they're family?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
It doesn't make much sense to me, but...
Yeah, it's a weird...
Their type of government doesn't.
Yeah.
So now, their next plan is to... This is convoluted.
Is
No.
You have to kidnap
I thought this was
a
your
physician
favorite part.
who knows the name of a painter.
No, he was the painter and the physician.
Oh, he's a painter and physician? Okay, then he knows the name of the Lord Regent's mistress.
Which will help you do what?
I'll figure out who the Lord Regent's mistress is. And
To do what?
get her and find out the Lord... I don't know.
I didn't understand. It's like, why do you care?
Yeah, I don't understand what either of these two people have to do with it. But yeah, you're supposed to find out the Lord Regent's mistress.
Did I see or think that in order if they found... Oh, no, they said something along the lines of if you find the mistress, you'll find the man.
Yeah, but you kind of know where he is.
Yeah, you know who he is. Why do you need to go over this roundabout way?
I think... I'm just speculating. But I think they had no idea where he actually was. So they decided that this guy knew where the mistress was. So if you find her, she'll lead you to the guy.
Okay.
I think.
But I mean, he
that's the
turns out
logic.
to be in the most obvious place he could be. But anyway.
Yeah. He's in his room. Crazy.
Yeah.
Who would have fucking thought to look there?
So your next mission is to kidnap Anton Sokolov
Yeah.
and bring him back to the HQ.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, you get him.
When you get to his lab, he just talks so much and he doesn't say
I know.
anything.
He tries to bargain and he doesn't really do anything. He's
I
like,
know. They say he's so fucking smart, but he sounds like an idiot.
yeah.
Ugh, it pissed me off.
Hey, what are you trying to do? And then you knock him out.
Yeah. I'm going to turn this up. Don't touch that. Whatever.
So you kidnap him and carry him all the way back to HQ.
Ooh, what do we learn at HQ?
Well, you see the interrogation, which doesn't seem very...
It's very effective.
Yeah.
There were rats near him.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
He's like in a huge cage. It's like a 20 by 20 room.
There's like 10 rats. Step on him or something.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But anyway, he's apparently scared to death of rats.
Oh, he cracks instantly.
Yeah. They're like, tell us. He's like, no. Like, we'll release these rats. Okay, stop. I just have scared of rats, squeals, and snitches.
If you have on your bingo board, torture always works. Fill in that square.
Yes,
so
that
does.
fills it out.
It always works.
Yeah, he squeals right away and says, it's Lady Boyle.
Yeah, he's like, I don't even know her name, dude.
Yeah, it's just one of them. I had to paint the back of her
I had
head.
to paint her ass.
Which, yeah.
All right.
But there's a masked ball you can get into. And then you can figure out which one is tied to the Lord Regent.
Oh, just ask around, like
Yeah.
not being invited to
guess
this
what?
mass ball anyway.
Since you got that crazy masked assassin,
Boom.
nobody will even know that you're not supposed to be there.
Oh, you already got a mask. You're halfway there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So you head off to the Boyle's masquerade ball.
Oh, it's a nice place.
Now, why do you have to find Lady Boyle?
I don't know. That's.
I feel like I missed a fact there.
I don't think there is a fact. It was you're the one that sounded confident that it was to find out where he was, the Lord Regent.
Yeah. You have to find out which Boyle is the mistress because there's a bunch of sisters.
Yeah.
Maybe I just watched the video and like already hit too many mission steps in there, and it's like, all right, it's Lady Boyle. Go find Lady Boyle.
Oh, yeah, no. Because there are a bunch of them. You have to figure out
Yeah,
which
there's
one
3 sisters, and you don't know which Boyle it is.
Gotcha. But wasn't there? Did I see this right? There was a duel out front.
Yeah, that's a side mission. You could duel for Pendleton's honor.
Hey.
What a coward.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, hey, while you're there.
Yeah, do this duel for me.
And like, can you just walk up to anyone with a note that says, I'm dueling for this dude? They don't even check who you are. They're not like, hey, you're wanted for fucking...
The knowledge of my duels, the duel knowledge I have comes from Hamilton. That's about it.
It's Always Sunny.
Oh, that too.
So to answer your question, yes, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know.
So you're going around this masquerade ball trying to figure out which Boyle it is. And apparently it's random each time you play on which Boyle sister it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's like different ways you can figure out which one it is. You can bribe somebody to tell you which Boyle's. I think, what are their names here?
Waverly.
Waverly's one, Lydia's the other, and I can't read my writing. Something that begins with an E.
E.
Euthanasia.
Like Esther or something.
That was close.
But yeah, you could like bribe some of the workers or stuff, and there's a different way you can trick each one to becoming like going back with you into a secret place so you can kill them, depending on which one it is, because they all have different personalities.
Classic.
Yeah. So you can do that, or you can kill all three. Either way.
Yeah.
And or you can go the non-lethal route, which is the one they kind of halfway did through the one I watched.
With the dude.
Yeah, the Lord Brisby shows up and he's like, "Hey, I like this Boyle, whoever. That's the same with the Regent. If you give her to me, that'd be great. I'll take her off your hands." All right.
All right. Yeah. All right. You can have her.
But he tells you which one is the real one, and if you knock her out and bring it to him, I guess he takes her to be a sex slave.
He says they'll run away together.
Yeah. No, he
doesn't say that, but
you knock her out and you put her on her boat, and he just boats away with her on it. Yeah.
I could just see. What a creep.
Yeah. I mean, these non-lethal ways to kill her are very
Yeah, they didn't really think this through very well.
But anyway, you eliminate the Boyle. Ha!
Oh, boom, lance it. Oh, sorry.
God damn it.
So after you do that, you head back to HQ.
Boom.
And like Havelock's like, "Hey, he doesn't have the overseers on his side. His physician's gone, who makes all his stuff. His mistress has disappeared.
Ooh, now we can take
His
the
money's
Regent
gone.
out.
We can take the Lord Regent out, and that's your next mission."
Bum, bum, bum.
And as I was watching this, I was like, that seems pretty quick.
I know, right? It's like 4 missions.
Yeah. But he's like, all right, let's attack it. Guess where he is? In Dunwall Tower, where he always is.
Oh, my God.
Of course. Of course.
Up in his fucking panic room.
Yeah. Well,
So you're telling me he's in the place that was designed and built to protect him and rule from there?
Yeah.
God,
Crazy.
how do we not know that?
If you do things like stealthily through the game, apparently he's maybe in his bedroom. But if you get caught a bunch, he hides in his safe room.
Oh, okay.
So you break back into the tower you escaped from at the beginning of the game.
Oh, you were so close the whole time.
Yeah. And you go in and that's what you could do. You could fight him or kill him in his face-to-face rather. But the non-lethal way is, oh my God. Apparently, he recorded a confession tape of everything he's done. And if you find it and give it to the propaganda minister, you can make him like broadcast it over the loudspeakers over the town, so everybody knows he's done. And then he gets like arrested and thrown in prison.
Huh.
Which, okay.
Who's arrested him?
Yeah, well, the other guys in Dunwall Tower.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, is this true? Did you really record?" Like, whatever. I guess that works.
No, it's a deep fake.
Yeah. It's the deep state trying to take care of blah, blah.
All right, enough of that.
Q told us.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
So
well.
you eventually escape and go back to headquarters. Everybody's happy. Like, yeah, woo, the Lord Regent's dead. We can coronate Emily tomorrow, and yay.
Ooh, let's go.
Let's have a party.
Let's go drink at the bar, yo.
Yeah. Hey, man, drink up. And, I mean, this may have been a surprise if I didn't notice there was 45 minutes left in the video yet. But they poison your drink.
Oh, my God. These guys are assholes from the beginning.
Yeah.
What? Sorry. Okay.
I never saw it coming.
So then you're kind of like half knocked out. And they're like, we're going to turn him in and everybody will praise us and we'll have all the power now.
Yeah, and we'll have Emily and
yeah. Well, Emily will listen to us instead of him. Now he's going
to... But here's the thing I don't understand. They wanted to frame him for... Not necessarily frame him, but expose Corvo for killing all these people. Yeah. And like say, look, we're bringing back the man that killed everyone. Aren't we great? We're in charge now. But they already killed everyone. Weren't they going to be in charge?
Well, as long as Corvo was alive, Emily wouldn't listen to them, I think was their idea.
Yeah.
And it seems more, it gives them more credence that they catch the bad guy and it wasn't them killing.
Yeah. They're like, oh, look at it. This guy was killing all these
Yeah.
people. It wasn't us.
We had nothing to do with it, I swear.
We're going to take over, but
It wasn't our idea at all.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. So they assume you're dead, but your old buddy Samuel Beechworth,
Ah, Beachy boy.
I guess he diluted the poison enough and hopes you recover. Like, here, buddy, I'll put you in this boat.
He's like, I
you'll
only give you half.
And he kind of just puts you on a boat and lets you sail away by yourself.
I loved how he gave you that little reduced dose and is like, you got this, right? I hope you survive. Anyway, if you do,
Yeah.
let's go fuck everybody up.
I mean, I'm on your side if you live, but otherwise, I got to stay with these guys. You know how it is. But you eventually, you kind of just like, I guess, make your way to the flooded district with the way the boat goes.
Just so happened to float into the Ghost Assassin house.
Yeah, what are the
Amazing.
odds that you end up at Ghost Frat?
Ghost frat?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
where
what
you
it's
end
called?
up. Yep.
Makes sense.
Awesome.
I just have a bunch of shady guys find you. And like, oh, we know what your tattoo means.
Like, we're going to make you talk to Dodd.
Yeah, the assassin Dodd. And then you kind of just wake up in another prison. But it's not 6 months later. It's the same day.
And then you talk to the magic dude again.
Oh, yeah. When you're thrown in the prison, you talk to the magic dude before you break out.
He doesn't have a name, right? It's just Outsider.
The outsider, yeah. I don't know if it's this game or the second one, but it's played by the guy who played Penguin on our Gotham. I can't think of his real name. Come on, Poppascotch, you're the expert on this.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I can see him, but
I don't know if he.
oh, look it up.
I don't know.
Danny
If
DeVito?
yes,
He was the Penguin, right?
but you talk to, and he tells you, the outsider tells you, you're being held by the assassin Dodd,
Dodd. I don't know.
and that's the assassin that killed the Empress in the beginning.
Yep.
Classic assassin name, obviously.
Yeah.
I really wish I wouldn't have written this, but I wrote. He says that your friends poisoned you, blah 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 stuff. So he must have said some other stuff that I didn't write down and didn't think was necessary. But he talked to you for a while.
Does he tell you about what happens at the Hound Pits?
What do you mean?
Because he's like, your friends poisoned you, and
Yeah,
then
he said that.
they killed all the other people.
Yeah.
The actor's name is Robin Lord Taylor,
That's it.
and he was in Dishonored 2. It doesn't appear he was in 1.
Okay.
RLT.
So you wake up in a cistern, and apparently all you need to get out is throw a rock at some wood
Yeah, he's throwing some rocks, bro.
and break out. Apparently there's other ways to break out, but it seemed pretty easy to do that. And you make your way through Ghost Frat, and you get to the end guy, Assassin Dowd, and you fight him. And apparently you can fight him like one-on-one duel, and the other assassins are like, hey, we got to respect this. Or they can all attack you at once, depending on how you would act.
Is there a way to not kill him?
Well, after you beat him, he gives you a choice to let him live or die.
Oh, you have like an arm wrestling match or something.
Yeah. And if you let him live, he disappears.
Okay.
And if you kill him, I guess, goes towards your rating of good or bad, which is chaos or high, chaos or low chaos in this.
Is there different endings for those?
I think it affects how the game is. There might be different endings.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea what's canon, but there is a good or a dark
And
ending.
so after that, you make your way back to HPP. And Cecilia's, well, you've come across Cecilia, and she tells you that Havelock and Pendleton killed everybody.
Oh, okay. That's where you figured it out. All right.
And you got to find Havelock and Emily and blah, blah. Then you go through a couple of missions where you come across your old buddies. Like
Help some of the people
Piero
out
and
to survive.
Sokolov, yeah. And they're like, well, the only thing you can do is attack Havelock now and get Emily back. So you got to save her.
Yeah,
And
where's
like,
Havelock on?
Sam's like, I can take you there to King Sparrow Isle because that's where he hides. And I'm your buddy, remember? I didn't kill you.
Yeah, he's in the lighthouse.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so he takes you to the ultimate place, King Sparrow Island.
Ba, ba, ba.
It's the final showdown.
Now,
Sorry.
fight your way through there. And
Or stealth your wealth way through.
yeah. And if you're playing low chaos, which I guess is the stealthy way, Martin and Pendleton are like dead at a table. They were killed by Havelock. So he kind of took control of himself.
Oh, shit.
But if you play high chaos, now it's kind of the same, but you come across Martin, and after a big speech, you can either fight him or he shoots himself in the head. Either way, he's dead.
Nice. Tool.
And you can come across Pendleton, who's already shot, and you can kill him or let him bleed out. So either way, he dies.
Yeah, fucking Pendleton. What a pussy.
And then you fight your way to the top of the tower on King Sparrow Island and fight Havelock. And it's not a very difficult fight, it seemed. You kind of just...
From what I saw, you just like climb up behind him and assassinate him.
Yeah, and then you save Emily.
Boom. Emily saved.
Yeah, like there are ways you can like throw him off the edge and stuff, but in all of them you save Emily and he dies.
Snap.
And then it's like, yay, the country's saved and Emily's going to take over. Days of happiness for everyone except for the rat plague.
Oh, Emily turns out to be a piece of shit.
Yeah, she seems pretty political. But I guess she was your buddy the whole time.
Yeah, because she knew you since she was...
Yeah. She's like, I'm going to take over. I'm going to just... And I believe she is the protagonist of the second game.
Interesting.
But I'm not 100% sure. But that's kind of the end. She gets to take control of Dunwall country and everybody's happy.
Everyone lives happily ever after.
All the bad guys are dead.
All the people you killed.
Yeah.
All the bad guys in all the world are dead.
I guess you're still the bodyguard for the Empress.
Only good people left.
Yeah.
Yep, only the good ones, not the murderers.
Yeah.
They're all dead. Anyway, so that's it. That's the game. We did it. Good job, Dr. Scientist. Good job. Let's go ahead and flop right into our final thoughts.
I'll just flop right in.
Yeah, just flop right in.
Flop it on over to Chump Slap. Let's start with you, buddy.
What's up?
Would you play it? What'd you score it? Did the story work for you?
Would I play it? Maybe. No, probably not. Because I think it was already free on PS
I'm pretty
Plus.
sure it was.
And I didn't download it.
Probably around the time Dishonored 2 came out.
Like the story's so fucking short and cliche, but
yeah, stealth games have their games padded a lot by hiding.
It's just, oh no, someone killed the Empress. The daughter must take over, but oh, bad guys are taking over. Let's take care of the bad guys. Oh, fucking double backstab.
Triple backstab, your doubles backstab.
You can't double stab with triple stab. And then, oh, thank God he saved the day. Were you an asshole for killing all the other people? I don't know.
You didn't have to kill him.
Yeah. But you had to kill Havelock, right?
I don't think so.
Well, you had to take care of him.
Yeah, take care of him.
Yes.
Take care of him?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It seemed boring. It seemed short. Wasn't that a problem? People bitched about how short this game was.
People bitch about everything, so probably.
That's true.
I just remember hearing a lot of really good things about it and then playing it and being like,
I hate stealth games.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you'd want to play it a second time to do any more of the trophies or nothing. It's like, oh, what a lame story.
Yeah, a whole playthrough where I can't get detected by anything. That sounds exciting.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I wouldn't play it. Story was boring, and I mean, it was a neat idea with like, oh god, it's fucking. What the hell is the word?
sexy.
Fantastic.
No,
fucking Buffalo
steampunky.
Oh, okay.
Reach around. Oh.
All this stuff.
Something on your mind, Poppascotch?
What? No.
All this stuff's run by a fucking whale oil and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, and nobody knows what the whale oil is.
It kind of reminded me of like they were trying to do a BioShock-y type thing.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
with assassins. I don't know. Bad. All around. I gave it a 5 because it was playable, I guess, but I don't know. I'm sure it was fucking full of glitches and shit. It is Bethesda anyway.
Right?
Whoa.
Hot take.
There it is.
But enough about what I have to say about it. Let's go over to The Scotchy one.
Oh,
What up?
Lord Scotchness.
The Lord
Ooh,
Scotch.
I like that. I like that.
Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
Oh, would I play it? Well, I'm having a real tough time remembering anything about it. So,
Ooh, really sticks with you.
yeah, I guess I played it through the trophies. It looks like I completed the game in some respect, but then realized what I had to do to get the platinum and was like, meh. Like hard meh. I got 29% of all the trophies.
Wow, that's amazing for you.
I know, right? Especially for a game I didn't give a shit about. I think I just got through it. Like I said, I got tired of hiding because if I remember correctly, the stealth portion was pretty challenging actually, and it was a lot of just like sitting there waiting for dialogue to be done, waiting for someone to move. Eventually, you can kind of massage that and make people move, but for the most part, it was just boring as shit. Yeah. So, would I play it? I don't think I would. It looked pretty. It looked like a pretty game, but I'm not a fan of stealth games. I'm just not. They get old.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. A lot of people love them. You know, a lot of people love them. You just
can't get into it.
Can't do it. I mean, I'll deal with like stealth sections of games. You know, where you gotta like sneak through an area because for whatever reason of the story you gotta whatever.
Yeah.
But full stealth games, no thanks. Did the story work for me? I think on its like, I mean, sure. That's my my expert analysis is sure. There was a story. It moved forward. There was a empress who was murdered, and then you had to figure out. Well, and you never had to figure out who did it. You just had to get revenge and, I guess, reinstitute the chain of command.
Yeah.
I think so. There were twists and turns, but with assassins and politics and backstabbing games like this, that was bound to happen. So, but the whole thing just kind of felt flat. I like the idea that there's a whole bunch of options and a whole bunch of things you could do, but none of that matters if I can just murder everyone in 3 seconds and just continue with the game.
Yeah, exactly. It seemed like there was no fucking consequences to it.
Yeah, it's cool that you added that, but I don't know. I think someone who really got into this world and really got into this game would get so much more out of it than I did. So I shouldn't hold that against the game. I shouldn't hold my laziness against the game.
But that's what we do. We judge people on our laziness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think the story was not inventive enough at its core to do anything. So I'm going to be the nice guy and say A for effort, and I'm going to give him a 7.
Oh,
snap.
I think the 5 is fair. I really do. But I thought it was neat that they gave you enough branching options. So that got 2 extra points from me.
All right, that's fair enough, man.
But how about, we fall over to the star of the hour here. Let's flop on over there. See what Dr. Syintist is doing. Dr. Syintist, your turn. What'd you play it? What'd you score it? Did the story work for you?
I think this is the only game type that everybody in this podcast hates, and I can't stand stealth games, so I can't imagine me playing it.
I wouldn't say I hate them.
Well, you're better at sitting in a spot for half an hour than I am.
I know. If I get into it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have trouble playing stealth games. It has to be really good for me to actually get into it. Mm-hmm. The story was meh, kind of boilerplate. It's nothing exciting. It seemed like it was an Assassin's Creed game set steampunky with a little magic.
Yeah. I see that.
Kind of like Assassin's Creed meets BioShock almost.
Kind of, yes. That's almost exactly what it was like. Which isn't bad at its core, but it kind of
sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
It sounds like a game I want to play right now.
Yeah.
But it seems like it tried too hard to be both games at the same time instead of just letting it. I don't know, because Assassin's Creed is about the only stealth game I can play if you consider that stealth game. But the story was meh. It wasn't bad. It kind of just moved along, had basic parts. None of it was surprising, even being you poisoned by it. It was like, oh, this just seems too.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But your mission was to redeem your image, I guess, and restore the crown. So it was okay. I gave it 7.
Ooh. Odd man out today.
That gives us a 19, which is 1 point better than Extermination from last week.
That's bullshit.
And 2 points better than Alpha Prime.
I think that's a fair amount.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all just
Meh. Yeah.
No, I mean, Red Faction Gorilla got a 15, but that was right there too. Just,
Yeah, we haven't had a
Sad.
good one in a minute, you know?
Yeah, I thought this would be it, but it kind of, because I knew it had a lot of good reviews, but now looking back at it, it's like, it's not really my type.
No, it's just meh.
No. When you picked it, I remember a lot of people really loved this game and had a lot of great things to say.
I could see how somebody would, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just didn't do it for us.
yeah. I mean,
Didn't do it for us.
it's an average score.
Yeah, fair enough.
And of course, that is out of 27 stars each of our scores. We haven't said that in a while.
Yeah, out of 81 total.
probably-
But a decent game usually ends up around 20, 25 stars.
Most good games are 30.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at
I mean,
these,
what's the highest we've ever given one? 50 something?
I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
I could probably find it. We gave God of War a 51. We gave Borderlands 2 a 67. Dead Space is 64.
Dead Space is 64?
Yep, and BioShock at 66.
I can see that. Those
Yeah,
are all
those are all great
good
games.
story games, too. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right, well, then how about we go ahead and move on to our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Scientist Tom Hanks' piece of content lock of the week.
You almost forgot.
How dare you? Every week we ask Dr. Scientist for a 100% guaranteed Tom Hanks piece of content, and he never fails, and he links it to the game every time very nicely. So this week, Dr. Scientist, what do you got?
I got the only Tom Hanks movie I think that is close to a group of assassins coming together.
Road to Perdition.
Nope. Bachelor Party.
They do kill it, man.
Yeah.
They slay it, bro.
Yeah.
But remember that 80s movie with Tom Hanks in it?
That was a great one. Doesn't the donkey die? Like overdose on
even
drugs or
remember.
something?
Something like that.
I don't think I've ever seen Bachelor Party.
What? Get
Well,
yourself.
got something to do tonight.
Yeah.
Good. There's an assassin in it.
I think so, yeah.
Isn't there one?
Yeah, that's kind of why I picked it.
Yeah.
I thought, unless I'm completely mixing it up with a different Bachelor movie.
No, I definitely think there's an assassin in the hotel across the way or something.
Yeah,
Are you
'cause
sure you guys aren't thinking of Weekend at Bernie's?
yes, I'm 100%
Oh.
positive about that.
Yeah, I would never.
Tom Hanks isn't even in that.
Jonathan Silverman is, though.
He was a creative consultant.
Oh, man. Well, there it is. Go watch the Bachelor Party.
Yeah,
Bachelor
like
Party?
Poppascotch. Watch
Bachelor Party, man.
Yep.
It's a good one.
I'll watch it. I'll report back next week on how much I loved it. It has Tom Hanks, so I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
And Tawny Katane, I
Yeah,
think.
it's 80s Tom Hanks, so
Yeah. Oh, Adrian Zemed is in it?
classic.
Let's go ahead, and we'll head on over to our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps. Fuck, marry, kill.
F.
M.
K.
Yeah.
Every week, we still keep doing it. We ask Chump Slap. Dr. Scientist and I, we pick 3 characters in the game we just discussed. We give him the Chump Slap, and he has to decide which one he's going to fuck, which one he's going to marry, which one he's going to murder. You know the game. So this week, it is my turn to pick 2 characters from this game. And fuck, this is harder than I thought it would be, because these characters are all just
None of them stood out in my
very
mind.
flat. Just super
Yeah.
flat. All right, well, then we're going to go with Lord Pendleton, the one at our
That's
base.
the only one I could think of that was different.
Well, there's 3 Lord Pendletons. Are you taking the loyalist Pendleton or 2 of the
the
brothel
twins.
running Pendletons?
I didn't
I
even
thought
see
only
them.
one was a brothel one and 2 were loyalists.
No, the other way around.
But the one that hangs out at the brothel, or
Okay.
the
Okay, the one that hangs out at the
that
headquarters.
The one who
constantly
asked
gives
you to-
missions.
Okay,
To
yes.
do the fucking duel for him.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
That pussy ass bitch.
So that Jesus, that took forever. Then that Pendleton, and then I guess we're gonna go with probably the best character of the game, Samuel.
All right, fair enough.
So we got Samuel and Trevor. Let's go with the painting scientist Sokolov.
Ugh, I hate all these people.
Oh, you're gonna have to
Except for
fuck
Samuel.
one of them, bro.
I guess I'll marry Samuel because he seemed like the only real person.
Yeah, but he did poison you.
He had to, or else he would have been killed.
Okay.
And he didn't like.
He didn't enjoy it.
Poison you, you know. He came back to hook you up, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Well, the video I watched when he drops you off on the last island, he's like, "Yeah, good luck, or not. I don't care." He's like, "You could die. It's fine." I assume he changes if you kill people or not. But I don't know. He's the only one who seemed like he had a fucking personality.
All right.
Sokolov or Pendleton? Guess I'll fuck Sokolov because Pendleton. Yeah, he's an ugly dude.
Wow, this might be the first time that physical attraction has come into this.
I don't know. He looked kind of like. I don't know who he reminded me of, but
He kind of reminded me of Colin Hanks,
kind of.
but skinnier and more annoying.
Maybe. Sure.
Like who was the guy who made Pink Flamingos movie?
Jonathan Waters?
Yeah,
John
he kind of
Waters?
reminded me of Jonathan Waters.
Maybe a little. I could see that. Maybe without the mustache, but
Yeah. I don't know. Ugly. I don't remember Sokolov, but he had a beard.
he also was the guy that didn't stop talking.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I'll put something in his mouth.
There we go.
There you go. I don't know. Those bad choices, but
Well, you have your reasons, and who are we to judge? You know.
Yeah, you get to pick.
yeah,
It's all about you, Chump Slap.
Yeah, my opinions matter. So we're banging Sokolov, marrying Samuel, killing Pendleton.
Perfect. And let's say someone had like a whole bunch of fanfic they already wrote about Sokolov and Pendleton, and just a sandwich of those two men. Where could they send those emails to, Sir Chump Slap?
You can send them to plottytime@gmail.com. Might not read them, but I will respond.
Yeah, all kinds of elbows and beards. So let's say they wanted to get to us quicker on the socials. Where would they get to us there, Dr. Syintist?
At Plotty Time on Instagram and Twitter.
Perfect. And if you want to see the logo, get past those work filters and listen to the podcast, go hop over to our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. That really helps us out.
Yeah. Like it, you jerks.
We'd think you're pretty fucking cool if you did that. But that does it for us. So get out there, play some games, stay safe. Don't trust Dr. Syintist. We'll talk to you later.
Peace.